Hey everyone, and welcome to a brand new English unit, one that I'm really excited to start with you today and to work on over the next few weeks. Now, you can see here from the title, it's called Convince Me. It's going to be all about persuading others of our opinions and using different language techniques and text features to convince other people that what we're writing, what we're saying is correct. So here's our learning intention just for today's lesson. So we'll be learning to understand what it means for you to have an opinion and what it means for you to try and persuade others towards what you believe. So that means if you believe that dogs are better than cats, that's your opinion, and you'll be trying to persuade others to believe the same as you with your reasons and examples. So today you'll know you've been successful in your learning if you've been able to record your opinion in a Flipgrid video. Now, here, Flipgrid, you might be thinking, I don't know what Flipgrid is. That's because it's something we haven't used yet in Year 3, but you are going to love a lot. It's going to be like our own personal Year 3 YouTube, where only we can get in because you have to log in to get into it. It's going to be a whole bunch of videos of people's opinions in the section, and I'll show you in a minute because that's probably a little confusing, but I'll show you what it looks like. But first of all, we need to know what we're working towards at the end of the unit. So we're going to be writing persuasive texts. And a persuasive text is when you present a point of view about a particular topic. That's your opinion about a topic. And they are written about topics that people might have different opinions about. For example, people think different things about whether television is a good thing or a bad thing for kids to be watching. And so you can have different opinions about what makes the best pet or whether scooters or bikes are better to ride on. And you have your opinion, and when you try to persuade others, that's where you try and pull them towards your opinion with lots of reasons and examples to convince them that your opinion is correct. And we actually have lots of different types of persuasive text all around us. Advertisements are a huge one. The ads for toys and food and magazines and different things that you see around the place are trying to persuade you or convince you to buy that product. They're trying to convince you that what they're selling is something that you need to have in your life, and they use lots of different ways to do that. Newspaper articles, letters, and speeches, there are ways that we can be persuasive or be persuaded by others. And I bet if you think about it, I bet you're actually quite persuasive just in your everyday life with your family. I bet you've tried to persuade others, maybe your parents, of a different bedtime. Maybe there's been a night where you've said, no, I just don't want to go to bed right now, and you've given them lots of reasons why you shouldn't have to, trying to convince them that your opinion is correct. Maybe you're able to persuade your family to get a pet, and you gave them lots of reasons why having a pet would be a great thing for your family, and maybe you were successful. Just to have a little look at where we're working towards at the end of the unit, we'll be working on structuring a text so that we have our viewpoint or our opinion and a series of convincing reasons to support our opinion, and then we'll be able to state our opinion again at the end. And the point of today is to begin developing these strong opinions and developing some convincing reasons. And here's the why. So we're going to be building our skills in the language features, the structure, and the different features that we can be including in our persuasive texts, because we're going to try and persuade Mr. Burgess. That's right. We are going to persuade Mr. Burgess to purchase something that we really passionately believe we need in the school. Now, what that is, I don't know yet. That's going to be up to all of our minds to get thinking together. And we're going to learn all those skills so that by the end, we can put forward a very strong opinion with lots of great reasons and examples to try and change his mind. Now, you've been wondering what Flipgrid is? I'm going to take you there now. So you can click on the link that's on our slide in the Google Classroom. And it's going to ask you to log in. You're going to say log in with Google. And it's the same school email and school password that you use for Google Classroom, Minecraft, Microsoft Teams. It's all the same email and password, so no different here. You just have to click on it and it will log you in. Now, when you're logged in, it will have your name up the top, and it's going to take you to this Flipgrid board called Year 3 Convince Me. And we're going to do Flipgrid every week, not every day, but every week we'll do Flipgrid, so you can be developing very strong opinions. Now, the one that comes up first of all is called bikes versus scooters. And it says, which is best to be traveling on? Oh, I've got to fix that up. Do you prefer bikes or scooters? Record a video sharing your opinion and reasons why others should agree with you. So to record in Flipgrid, you tap on the big green plus. And once you've tapped on the big green plus, you're going to get this little thing here. Now, this is blowing my mind a bit because I'm on the screen twice. That's okay. Maybe I can get rid of that for a moment. That's better. So then you're going to hit record, and you're going to have, you can see at the top here, only 1 minute and 30 seconds. So that's for you to state your opinion and to say why you believe one is better than another, but you have to give examples. So you can't just say, bikes are better than scooters. Thanks for watching, because you haven't given any reasons why. So you're going to state your opinion. So I believe that bikes are better than scooters, and then you give some reasons. I believe this because on a bike, you can go a lot further. You can travel a further distance than on a scooter, because on a scooter, your legs get very tired. For example, if I'm out on a bike ride, I can keep riding up and down hills for a very long time, but on a scooter, I have to stop and have a break because my legs are sore. Now, that was me giving my opinion and giving some reasons behind it. So I'll just quickly show you. So you would talk and you would give your opinion. Once you've done and you've used up the 1 minute and 30 seconds, you say next, and you can watch it back. Now, this is the fun part. You get to take a selfie. And this is what's going to be on the front of your video when everybody else clicks on it on our own personal little YouTube channel. Just fix up my hair for this selfie. It's sticking up. Oh, made it worse. Made it much worse. That's okay. Here's my selfie. Great. And then you can include all kinds of stickers. So all of these different stickers come up. My suggestion to you is just use a couple of stickers, not too many, but you can put on ones that you like. So I might put this sticker here. No, I don't like those ones. I might just put this one. And it will come up in a minute and I'll be able to include it. Now I think my computer's playing up a bit. That's okay. I'll just go to next, but you'll see when you make yours, you'll see. So now it's uploading. And you'll see what it looks like when it starts in the grid. Now, the reason it's called Flipgrid is because it's going to start making a grid of everybody's videos, which is going to be a really cool thing to see. So after you've popped yours in, you'll be able to watch the videos of other kids in Year 3 sharing their opinion, and maybe you might get convinced that somebody else's opinion is correct. So let's just have a look as this loads. So then it asks you to have your name. Just your first name is fine. And I'll put here Miss Grinsell. You don't need any of the other things, that's fine. So then it submits it. Oh, congratulations, it's now in the topic. You say complete. So here is the topic, and appearing in here should be, oh, I know what's happened. I have to approve it first. But you will see after I've approved it, there will be a grid of videos. Now, the reason I'm going back in is because I just wanted to quickly show you. Oh, no, it's there. Great. And so you'll start to see a grid forming of everybody's opinions on the topic, bikes versus scooters. Now, there are some more topics here for you to see. Dogs versus cats, which one do you think makes the best pet? And just for you to have a little practice, say hello on Flipgrid. Now, by the end of today, I expect to see at least one of these topics done, if not two, stating your opinion and the reasons why you believe it. We're going to do Flipgrid quite often. So each day this week, we're going to put up some new topics for you to really practice on. And from moving forward, we're going to have Flipgrid Fridays, where each Friday we will go on, record our opinion, our reasons. We're going to get so good at having strong opinions and great persuasive techniques. And it's really going to help us with our writing. One more thing to show you, when you open up somebody else's Flipgrid, you can watch it and you can see what their opinion is. And then if you hit this green reply button, you can actually record a video response. So what that means is you can say, I either agree with you for these reasons, or I disagree with you, and give them some reasons why. But just very important to remember, we need to give the reasons. There's no point in just saying, I don't agree, and then stopping the video, because then no one really understands what you're thinking. The idea is to be very clear to try and convince and persuade people. The clearer we are, the more examples and reasons we have, the more convincing we are. So I hope you have a great time on Flipgrid. We look forward as teachers to watching the ones that come in today. Also, we're going to try and have some special guests appear in the Flipgrids to show us their opinions as well. We might see if we can get some people like Mr. Burgess, maybe even Mr. McMullen, to leave us a video in Flipgrid. So be keeping your eye out to some special celebrity teachers that might pop up and leave their opinions in our Flipgrid as well. Have fun.